Some are playing for the norms, some are playing for the ultimate glory, for a podium finish at the 10th round of the World Junior Chess Championship. At the end of the 9th game, we already saw some achievers yesterday making Grandmaster norms, International Master norms. That continues, as well as very hard-fought battles between Grandmasters. So, promise a lot of action today. Let's see what happens. Everyone's getting ready for the game. Activities are increasing in the lobby leading up to the tournament hall as the round is about to start. The parents, having come and dropped their children, waiting outside, awaiting the tense games which are inside and the round start. The top board in the women's section, Alexandra Goryachkina versus Sara of Iran. The game started off quite innocuously, but inexplicably, the Iranian woman grandmaster blundered and lost her game in just 10 moves on the top board with white pieces. Pustovaitova Daria of Russia, another classic matchup between the Russian and the Chinese woman international master Zhai Mo on the second board. A fighting draw. They both reached 7 points. The third board between CHUMPITAZ and Anna Ivanova, resulting in a win for the Peruvian player. The Peruvian woman international master played a fantastic game, kept her control throughout the game. This is Maria Wjcc of Georgia, international master, had a very fighting draw with Padmini Rout of India. Padmini Rout, on whom a lot of Indian expectations lie, could not get the shackles from the Georgian player and the game ended in a draw. PV Nandita, who made her International Women Master title yesterday, had a fighting draw against Women FIDE Master Irina Petrukina of Russia. Nevertheless, a good result for the Indian youngster. Iona Gelip of Romania went down fighting to Srija Seshadri. Srija Seshadri of India, the lesser rated player, thus jumps on to 7 points. Nguyen Thi Mai Hung of Vietnam, women international master, fighting draw with Janelle Freina of Philippines. A very fought game again. Sabina Ibrahimova, women international master from Azerbaijan, defeated Wjcc of India. Sabina moves on to the top boards at the right crucial moment. Cyril Manpou of France, losing to Mona Khalid of Egypt. The woman grandmaster from Egypt played an excellent game with black pieces. Rucha Pujari of India, having a solid tournament here, once again drew with Ivana Maria Furtado, another Indian talent who is doing extremely well at Pune so far. Both the girls reached 6 points. Maria Gevorgyan, woman FIDE master from Armenia, defeating Michelle Katerina of India. Maria Gevorgyan, who was playing in the top at the beginning of the tournament, once again comes on to the top boards. Madhurima Shekhar of India, losing to women international master Jan Fronda of Philippines in a fighting game. Vlada Siridova, second consecutive defeat in 2 games, losing to Marina Brunello of Italy. Pratyusha Bodda of India, who made a woman international master norm at the end of the 9th round, losing for the second consecutive game to Sarvinos Kurbanbayeva of Uzbekistan. R. Vaishali, a very good talent from India, defeating Aisa Imiva of Russia in a crucial game. Vaishali reaches 6 points.
Vaishali, congrats, you won a good game today. Can you tell us about your game?
In white, I played with Imi Vaisa of Russian player. The game was easy today. I sacrificed my bishop with bishop h6 and bishop g7. I sacrificed my bishop for 2 pawns and the game went easy.
Okay, and what opening was it? Can you tell us?
Jacob piano.
It was Geico piano. Okay, and you won comfortably after the exchange sacrifice. And you are on 6 points now. How has your tournament been so far?
Okay, good.
And what are your expectations in coming rounds?
I just want to take 8 points.
Wjcc, the talent from Italy, losing to Potluri Suprita of India. An upset victory for Suprita. Suprita also moves to 6 points. An excellent fighting game between Gu Tianlu, the Chinese woman international master, and Mila Zarkovic of Serbia. The Chinese girl won her game. Another fighting game, Ni Shikun of China drawing with Santiago Mari of Philippines. Liuman Li Chen of China drawing with Tihana Ivakovic of Croatia. Ichimori Barbosa Larissa of Brazil losing to Mahalakshmi of India. This has been a very hard-fought round with a lot of fights even on the downboards. Jessica Bengtsson, Swedish player, losing to GK Monisha of India. GK Monisha is having a good and solid tournament here.
Hi Monisha, so you won today against a girl from Sweden and you are on 5.5 now. Out of 10 rounds, how was your game?
Yeah, good. I'm playing well, but result does not favor me.
And can you tell us about your game, a little more about your game today, your opening choice?
Today I played Royal plus Knight G7, which was a sideline, and she was a low rated, so I decided to play a sideline with her. Then the opening, it was good, and in middle game she made a mistake, and I gave an exchange sack and won the game.
Okay, you gave an exchange sack, so attacking chess from you.
Yeah.
So we can expect more from you in the coming rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck Monisha.
Karina Azimova of Russia losing to Shweta Gole of India. The Maharashtrian Gole had a good result and moves on to 5.5 points. Harshita Gudanti of India losing to J. Saranya of India in an all-Indian encounter. Well played by Saranya. Sunyasakta Satpati of India losing to Clara Varga of Hungary. The Hungarian woman international master moves on to 5 points. Tejaswini Sagar being defeated by Angelina Fransson of Sweden. Cuyano Caballero of Peru being defeated by Tarini Goyal of India. Hinduja Reddy versus Divya Lakshmi, an all-Indian encounter ending in a victory for Hinduja. Claudia Munoz of United States of America, a very enthusiastic girl who has been blogging and tweeting a lot about this tournament.
Claudia, a convincing victory in the 10th round. Can you tell us more about this game?
Okay, thank you very much. It was actually a great game. My opponent was really strong and she played a really good opening in middle game and game. Unfortunately, time control problems kind of swayed the tide, but it was a really great game.
So, are you satisfied with your performance with the first 10 rounds?
Well, I always want to do better, so I always want to achieve more and do better. So I definitely want to improve. But yes, I am, because this is my first time. I'm 16 years old and I have 4 more years of this, so I'm very happy.
So a very hard-fought round came to an end in the women's section. In the boys section, it was Arvind Chidambaram who created very good buzz on the third board by first having a better position, then slipping into a minus position against Cory Jorge of Peru, leader in the erstwhile initial rounds, but Arvind Chidambaram held grittily to hold on to a draw. Wei Yi of China, joint leader at the end of the 10th round, defeating Mikhail Antipo of Russia in a very crucial game. A Russian-Chinese encounter was very enthusiastically watched by spectators, and Wjcc scored a very creditable victory, especially with black pieces. Vladimir Fedosiev of Russia, the top seed, back to the top board at the 10th round, playing against SHANGLEI, the Chinese Grandmaster. A fantastic clash between two Grandmasters surprisingly ended in a one-sided victory for SHANGLEI. So SHANGLEI joins his compatriot Wjcc, and both the Grandmasters from China are moving on to the top place with 8 points at the end of the 10th round. Alexander Indaic of Serbia defeating Sayantan Das.
So we have a Grandmaster Alexander with us. He doesn't look like a chess player, but he is a chess player. So what did you do today?
I won today. It was a very important game. Now I have a 7 out of 10 and I'm ready for the finish.
Oh wow, that's a good score. And can you just describe today's game?
Well, first of all, I would like to tell that I started very slowly and then, today it was pretty unclear game, but after all I came on top. So
you played against?
I played against the Indian international master Das Sayantan.
Okay, so was it a comfortable win or you had to fall?
Well, it was a hard game.
Okay.
It was long and after all I achieved desired result.
Can you a little bit describe about the game, how it went?
Well, it was, I think it was even for the most of the game, but after time control he missed some intermediate move and he went astray then. And, well, after that it was very hard to make some draw or something else.
How did you acclimatize this weather, as Serbia is known as a cold country? So how do you find the weather in India? How you adjusted?
Well, first of all I was thinking about food, because we all from Europe probably had to get used to food because it's very spicy, but after some time we achieved that. So
how did you find the food here?
Well, it's nice. I'm happy to be here and looking forward to the last 3 rounds.
Is this the first trip to India?
Yes, and hopefully it's not last.
Oh yeah, welcome to all the tournaments in India and all the best for your future in this tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Diptyan Ghosh needing a victory for a Grandmaster norm, drawing his game against Grandmaster Kamil Dragun of Poland. Duda Jan Krzysztof of Poland, Grandmaster defeating Paulo Bersamina of Philippines in a one-sided game. Duda also moves to 7 points. Krybiel Tadeusz losing to Grigory Oparin of Russia. The Russian Grandmaster played a very controlled game. An all-Indian encounter, Ankit Rajpara Grandmaster defeating S.L. Narayanan, who has had an excellent tournament so far. Narayanan made a Grandmaster norm at the end of the 9th round but lost this game. Murali Karthikeyan, an international master who is looking for rating points here, was again held to a draw by Slovakian Christopher Repka. Karen Grigorian, who defeated Jorge Kori in the previous game, now scoring a draw against Wjcc of Prasanna Raghuram Rao back to the top boards, losing to Irakli Beradze of Georgia. Robin van Kampen of Netherlands, the second seed, were having a very indifferent tournament here, once again held to a draw by B. Kumaran. Srinath Narayanan of India played a solid game but could only draw with Quadenerti Barco of Italy. Vidit Gujarati, the Indian hopeful, scored an important and crucial victory over Linus Johnson of Sweden. Vidit moves to 6.5 points after this victory.
Hi Vidit, how was your game today?
Actually, out of the opening,
my opponent surprised me. Like, he played a new line which I didn't know, and he had like 1 hour 35 minutes, and I was already down to something like 40 minutes. So I was under a lot of pressure, but I think I managed to play the good moves, and I played one move like Queen C2, and I think he didn't prepare that. So after that, he played Bishop E6 at one point, and I think that was a mistake. And after that, it was just downhill for him. So it was a complicated game, but not that much.
So how are you looking at your position in the tournament right now?
Things didn't go as I expected. Like, I had hoped for more, but now the best I can do is like play good in the remaining 3 rounds and hope for the best.
Wjcc NR of India, a creditable draw by holding Benjamin Bok to a draw. So things are heating up. Excellently fought games at the end of the 10th round.
Sahej, a nice victory in the 10th round. Can you tell us more about this game?
Well, after 3 consecutive losses, I can say that today was a refreshing game, and I finished quite quickly actually. It was a nice game all in all. We had the Scandinavian Opening, which, was a surprise, but I didn't really prepare for today's game. But if you see after the opening, he played this weird setup, Bishop G4 BD7, which I was not familiar with. But then I just developed my pieces, and soon it was a nice victory.
So here we have Balazs from Hungary, and he has also won today. And so how is your take for this tournament?
For this round? I have a 6.5 out of 10, which is, I think, pretty good score, +3 without any defeat.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the last 3 games.
Oh, that's good that you are undefeated in this tournament. Yeah. Okay, so how do you find India? You have been here?
No, this is my first time here, and I quite enjoy India because the culture is very different from our Hungarian culture. Well, in the first few days, I had to get used to the Indian food because it's spicy, but I quite like it by now.
Okay, and how was it about your game? Can you just a little bit describe?
I fell into some preparation of my opponents, and I made a tricky move or a strange move to get him out of his preparation.
That was in the opening?
In the opening or in the middle game. And after this, the game was pretty equal, let's say. But after some mistake by my opponent, I seized the initiative and I converted it to the full point.
So how you converted in the end game or in the middle game? How did you
in the end game. In the middle game, he sacrificed an exchange for a pawn, but he didn't get any or enough compensation, and I break through with my rooks, and finally I won some pawns, and he resigned.
Oh, that was good. And how do you find yourself in the podium chances?
Well, I don't think about this. I'm just looking forward to the last 3 games, and then we will see how is it enough for the places.
Today was the 10th round at the World Junior Chess Championships, and Chinese and Russians have taken over the tournament. It was an extremely exciting round, and Soumya, why don't you tell us about how the girls have done?
The girls section started with a shocking first board result, with Goryachkina Alexandra further extending her lead to 8.5 points out of 10. But the shocking part was that she won her game in just 10 moves and within 1 hour of the round. And then there was CHUMPITAZ, who won against Anna Ivanova of Poland, and now CHUMPITAZ is on 2nd position with 7.5 points. Indians have something to cheer about, as Padmini Rout and Shrija Seshadri are now on 7 points out of 10 rounds and have shot into 3rd place. It was a good day for India in general, as many Indians like Mahalakshmi, Monisha, Sharanya, Shweta Gole and Tejaswini Sagar scored points today. How was it in the boys section, Sagar?
In the boys section, the Chinese boys have done phenomenally. Lu Shanglei and Wei Yi are on 8 points out of 10. That is 1 point ahead of everyone in the field. Arvind Chidambaram, who was totally losing today his game against Corey George, managed to do something terrific. He saved his position and is now on 7 points. Diptyan Ghosh also played a very steady game and drew against Dragun Kamil, so he too is on 7. Ankit Rajpara beat the tournament hero SL Narayanan, and now he too moves to 7. So these three are the top Indian boys. Murli Karthikeyan is on 6.5, and Vidit Gujarati is now looking to come back, and he scored a win today and is now on 6.5 points. So Indians are doing pretty decently, but currently someone has to stop these Chinese players, otherwise rest all are just fighting for the bronze.
So it remains to be seen if these Russians and Chinese can be stopped, and looking forward to some fighting chess tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. for the 11th round of World Junior Chess Championships.
Once again, an exciting round, but it's showing people are getting nervous, players are getting tired. That explains why both the sections on the top board, there were inexplicably easy victories for the ultimate winners. So at the end of the 10th round, 2 Chinese and 1 Russian, all Grandmasters, are leading. Excitement is building up towards the end of the World Junior. Stay with us for further action.